I stand on the line, the crowd behind me cheering, the pulsing excitement of the crowd as they wave and they clap and they cheer, my arms up in the air, as the tannoy and the speaker announces, Stefan Weber, congratulations, you are an Ironman. Why do I share the story? My name is Stefan Weber, and my story today is about helping you to understand or how I moved from impossible to I am possible. Ironman itself is a challenge, but at the same time, Ironman for me is a greater challenge, and let me share why. In 2001, as a young, ambitious athlete, my goal and one of my dreams was to do Ironman. At that time, I had to go and do a visit to a cardiologist, and as I sat in the cardiology room and the cardiologist put all these tests and took me through stress tests, he sat me down at the end of the test and he said, Mr. Weber, you have got hyperobstructive cardiomyopathy, enlarging of the heart. Stop exercising or die. The experience I felt at that point was ineffable. I'd been living my entire life based on the sense of self that this exercise would do for me. So what I'd like to share is four experiences and 4 lessons that I've learned through my journey to get to where I am doing Ironman last year. The very first one is that I am not the sport that I play. I am not the clothes that I wear. And I am certainly not the people or the job that I am. I'm a human being. I am heart. And that lesson alone, very early on, helped me to progress through the series and through my life. I don't know about you, but there are so many stories of people whose lives fall apart when that one thing that defined them is snatched away from them. The second thing that I realized and learned, and it links to the first, is that exercise is about not looking good, which has been always what I wanted to do. Exercise is about quality of life. As I was moving to the UK and I was diagnosed with this condition, I stopped exercising, I followed the instructions. And the consequence of that was that my wife, every time we went on holiday, ended up having to carry all the bags. I know the cynics around you are going, yeah, nice one, mate. I cannot describe again, or it's ineffable in terms of how every time I'd walk up a hill, my heart would pound, my palms would sweat, and I'd get breathless after a step or two. Exercise is not about looking good. Well, that's a great side quality. It's about quality of life. The third lesson I learned, I am resilient. Over the course of time that I was doing my training to build up to Ironman, I'd gone from not being able to exercise, making the decision to exercise, walking a kilometer, jogging a kilometer, and then moving forward. I ended up in hospital 3 times in the space of 2 years. 3 times in A&E. The once for overtraining, the second time because they'd done a test and gone through my aorta, and that aorta popped in the morning. I woke up, went to the loo, and as I stood up, I heard, I looked down, and I had a pint of blood ballooning in my groin area. It's ineffable what goes through your mind when you see that happening. If you've seen the movies, it's very frightening. And then the third time was 12 weeks out from the race. I've got an ICD unit, and that had to be replaced. I still managed to do it. The fourth lesson that I realized was that in life we are going to be told things are impossible. You're going to be told you can't. You're going to be told no. You're going to be told it's impossible. I'm here today to tell you that there is no such thing as impossible. There is only I am possible. We are the sum, and our lives are the sum of the thoughts that go through our minds. Those are the 4 lessons that I learned. And you repeat them for you. You are not what you wear, the job you do, or the sport that you play. Exercise is about quality of life. We are all resilient beyond words. We need to trust ourselves. And fourthly, you are possible.